Hey guys, my name is Sam and welcome to the final Cars and Coffee for October 2016. This is well, not the last one for the month, but the last one for the year actually. This is October 2016. As I said, this is the last Cars and Coffee of 2016. The next one isn't for another like 4 months. So this is the actual final one of the year, unfortunately. So this will be the last time I park in my normal spot, and it will also be the last time I'm heading into the show from my faraway parking spot. That's too bad, really. I'm gonna miss this place during the hiatus, but honestly, if this was going on in the winter, everybody would not go because it is freezing here already. So I'm gonna head on in. I'm all bundled up, and it's time to head on in there. So let's go. So the line is not here today, maybe because I'm a bit late, but we'll go inside and see if they came early today, or... Oh, wow. That's new. I'm not entirely sure if these are new sections for the Motorplex, or if that's entirely different, but if they are new sections, it appears that the show may be a tad bigger next year. Hopefully they'll be done by then. But wow, it's pretty... Like, there's a lot of space in there. I'm actually worried that there wouldn't be a lot of people showing up, but it just appears that everybody came early, because there's a lot of people here. Like, surprisingly, it's all down that way, like normal. Then there's even more down this way, and all through the normal spot. So it's not gonna be as light on stuff as I thought it would be. That's good news. A nice little understated red R8. Dig it. And this huge Infiniti. Oh my lord. It's pretty big. Compared to the R8, it's massive. Huh. That's pretty wild. That is also pretty wild. That's pretty wild. Oh my goodness. It's bigger than the P1's wing. Oh dear. That's pretty radical. Huh, I bet that joke's never been said before. Huh. I have no idea what this is. I think it's custom built, actually. Very cool. Oh, it's Factory 5. Okay, that makes sense. So it was a kit car. Neat. A couple of Skylines. Last time it was only that one, but now this one's arrived. Alright, oh. Oh dear. Somebody's stealing a car. There appears to be a couple of Aston Martins here today. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there's one over there. I gotta sneeze. And then here are the more exotic cars. 12C Spider, Lamborghini Gallardo Spider, a Porsche, ooh, I don't know what this one is. Just a GT3, a 918, of course. You can't go without a 918. And ooh, I love 918s. I especially love that that's the exhaust. I get really giddy when I see these because I love them so much. Very, very cool. And then right next to it, the McLaren P1 we've seen a couple times. This is new, SLR McLaren. This is pretty fantastic. I quite like these. They're super long as well. I mean, if you think about it, you're sitting here, of course, with the fancy Mercedes interior, but then you've got just this huge, super long hood. Like, you're basically just sitting in front of this, like, 5-foot long pole that you have to keep track of. It's, I would imagine it's a bit stressful to drive, especially because it's very, very, very fast. I don't know why this one speaks to me so much. I super like this sort of gray and white paint job coming all the way through. I wish I could pull that off on my car, but I definitely couldn't on this very nice GT3. This is the brand new Aston Martin DB11. It is super, super cool. It looks a lot like a Vulcan, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I very much like its black and red paint scheme. It's not even much of a paint scheme, just because these sort of vents everywhere create a paint scheme, except for that there and those down there, of course, and the trim. I guess it is a paint scheme. Oh my gosh. These are absolutely crazy. These are huge. I am 6'4", you're standing at about 6 feet. And, I mean, like, these are basically monster trucks. They're huge. Oh my god. I mean, I would imagine they can raise and lower, but still. Oh my gosh. They just keep going. They don't stop. They're massive. I mean, if you're standing up this tall, how do you even see other people? Like somebody in a Lotus, for example. You just run over them. Don't run me over. I don't have a Lotus, but when I have one, don't run me over, please. Oh my gosh. Seriously, you could use a Corvette as a ramp. Of course, a black Viper. Very nice black Viper with some chrome wheels. However, I do like Vipers more. Sorry, whoever owns the Viper, I like it. It's cool. However, I like it more when they've got it's like red with a black stripe that sort of comes up to this little divot there. There appears to be plenty of room in this van here. In fact, standing room with a little, I would believe that's something to cook something in. Oven, probably. Very neat. I would imagine a road trip in one of those would be quite pleasant. I wondered how to change the center wheel of one of these, which I don't know if you have or not. There's this jack kind of goes under there. It's gentle, and then you switch the wheels out, like there. All the Challengers are back, of course. And I talked to the gentleman who owns this garage here. He's a very cool guy. Talked to him very briefly. He recognized me from my videos. Hey, if you're watching, I appreciate it. I never noticed this, but the guy who owns all the fancy movie cars has a cool office up there, and it's like, I don't know, it's really nice. Wish I could see it more. Looks like something out of like The Great Gatsby or something. I don't reckon I've ever seen this garage open, or at least as wide open as before. That's kind of neat. I'm not entirely sure what that is, to be honest. It's cool though. I think that may be a Volvo, maybe not. It appears there are a couple of DeLoreans here today, and I like the tasteful Back to the Future nod with that flux capacitor and the old school camera in there. By the way, guys, sorry if my camera work is a bit shaky. I'm wearing these new boots today, and they're a lot taller than I'm used to, so it's like I'm walking on tiny stilts. So if my camera's moving around like that, sorry. It'll be better by, oh god, by next year. I hate to say that. I want to say next time, but saying that would be kind of a false advertising move. But hey, if you guys have any suggestions of what I should do in terms of what I should do over the winter, please let me know, because I will certainly look into it. I have plenty of time to do stuff over the winter. Oh yeah, man. I have plenty of time to do it over the winter. Oh my god, that's awesome. Plenty of time to do it in the winter. Let me know, please, what to do. And yeah, so back to the cars. I don't think I mentioned this when I saw the Aston the first time, but I very much like the black taillights and the black wheels. It's a cool thing to do away from the normal James Bond look. Austin Healey, and everything is super loud right now. There's a generator and like 60,000 engines going. This is why I love Cars and Coffee, especially because it's so huge around here. It's amazing. 4C, of course, as always, I am a big fan of these. I actually got to sit in one not that long ago. I was filming for another event that I didn't put on YouTube because the film didn't turn out very well. But I got to sit in one, and it wasn't that bad. It was really snug, but it was not terrible for somebody who's 6'4". I would not complain.